I guess thought I got knocked off by the text messages from the gang stalkers. They're really upset then about today. So I don't even know where it got cut off yet. So I start all over again. The one female, like I said, I'm working with, they always end up telling on themselves, that they were being fucked up on purpose, because it's basically telling on themselves. Because to the end of the day, today, she's like, I guess they didn't inform her I don't need a job like her, and that's what a lot of these people working here, which is fine. Like I said, I'm not put if they weren't gang stalkers, I would be as positive as I was. I'm all even today that she tried to be me. I knew she was being mean because of the gang stalker shit, and unfortunately, she got overridden by me, and there was nothing she can do about it. Even though we're both the same, and she technically has more experience, she just was, because her excuse would be, I'm tired, I'm slow, and it's like and I said, you just said it, you're too tired. You got to pick it up. I'm sorry, I don't care. She ended up explaining this afternoon about the other companies and this and that, and the other supervisors she might have been through, who were, and because she said the words, you got to have a thick skin, and so it's like, see, you just told on yourself. I knew when you tried to start shit over these things, over these radios that are being monitored, and you're trying to start shit. First of all, I know what I said, and I know that these radios are monitored. I guess in the case of an accident. Alright, so y'all and your gang stalking shit just stupid as hell. So you just told on yourself, and she was like, yeah, because this guy used to work with this other company. They pay better money, but they're not in town. And you have to have a thick skin, and it's like so you're just basically telling on yourself that you got, handled this morning over the radio on purpose, and now you're apologizing. Basically, you're the one who got handled by the new guy. every day, the last 3 days, 4 days in a row. So, and it's like, you're a black female. Are you thinking that you can be out here Miss Sassy? What, like one of the basketball wives, and like I said, I had her back as an employee. Both of us, trust me, there was nothing going down. Because they went, and what happened is they went this afternoon when we was about everything was done. They went into, again, gang stalker stories. I guess it's because on my couple of last week I made videos and I was talking about how they're going to get their head blowed off, and they're thinking by me, I'm talking about, no, because of the shit y'all are pulling that at every single time. And this is not me trying to clean it up. Like I said, y'all keep, and then they do stupid every single time. These liars, evil motherfuckers, right? Every scenario where they made, the person was just like, they're like, I'm crazy. No, that's what I keep saying, y'all. That's why I said the beginning when I started making these videos last year. You idiots are going to end up dead, and I'm being acquitted. Not even acquitted. Acquitted means you were charged. I would never be charged because I could tell the situation. See what I'm saying? Remember, I keep saying I know how to piss you off where you actually do something where I'm legally justifiable homicide. See what I'm saying? Each time these stupid idiots, just like what they're doing now in Congress, they're lying. So they had a scenario because of what, basically provoking people. Yeah, she's provoking me trying to provoke me over the radio. You said, no, this is all recorded. I told you, I just said every proper radio procedure is what it's called in the military. They don't say it here. No, I did it. It's not a brag. It's not me I'm better than her. And I'm not bringing this up as a competition thing. What I'm telling you is how crazy these people are. And like I said, back to the first day I was there, Thursday, at this particular people, the white guy, the white boy, he's older than me. He brings up Remember, I can still shoot now. He's acting like he's joking with them, but it's like, and I just like picked up because I knew he was ex-military, so it's like, you, where did you learn that at? First he had like he didn't, then finally he had no choice because I guess they were scared, all four of them, you know. Oh, it turns out, oh, exact same. I was like, I ain't even say nothing. Like I should know, and I don't think he's lying about it. He really was in my unit, and that's not the point. I don't think they be lying. I think they having these guys strategically, whatever. So yeah, I mean, and these folks really want sympathy for provoking people. I still do not get it. And then, like I said, play victim, just like today. So as we're driving back, just me and her, she goes into this about her other job site where you gotta. I'm like, well, first of all, no, you don't have to have thick skin. She said some shit that really is like, no, ain't no way in hell. You think that makes you hard or a good worker letting him talk to you like that. But I did say this type of job is the only job he would get away slightly. Like get if she said he says things like get off of my road, meaning just the work zone from here to here. Now I can understand that if the person is fucking up that bad, because hey, people are gonna die, cars are gonna crash into each other head on. So this is the only job, warehouse or another construction site. You're not gonna talk to anybody. So it's like you got it all wrong. You're brainwashed. That's not what makes you a good worker, taking someone being nasty to you. Now, if you out here fucking up, daydreaming, shit like that, not fast enough because you got a line of cars backed up, yeah, you can, like I said, but you're not talking crazy. Well, basically, you don't have to talk crazy. Hey, this is the last time, bro. This is the third time you got cars backed up and this and that, da-da-da. You have to go. But you're still not gonna curse nobody. Talk to them like you're crazy. You're not talking to them like they're crazy. You're talking to them like you're fucking crazy. So, like I said, y'all still don't get it. Or either y'all get it or y'all are just the stupidest evil people in history. Usually evil people are smart, but these evil people are stupid as fuck. It's like, no, we can see what you're doing. Dumbass, we got y'all on video basically lying and being evil and stupid. Alright, so again, I'm talking shit to the site supervisor after his crew left. This is about an hour ago. And they have another scenario. I don't think it really happened because I didn't hear nothing over the radio. But supposedly one of the homeowners came out acting, crazy to my coworker, the other one on the other, in the other lane. But she was standing in his house property. You know what? I think this whole scenario happened because of yesterday. What they had was the house where I was standing on in her grass. The lady came out, but she didn't care about, obviously she see all the construction, the heavy construction equipment, all this shit. But she stopped and asked me. I'm like, she said, what are they doing? This is my house right here. I said, I don't know. I didn't say it like that. I'm like, I don't know. You have to ask one of the construction employees. I'm like, I'm here just directing traffic. So she pulls off. And so I told the other female on the radio, not the other female, the one I'm working with, hold your traffic because she's in the middle blocking the other only open lane, asking them what's going on. Yeah, what are they doing on the side of the road next to her house? And the little girl, well, not little girl, she gets smart. Yeah, this is something that happened yesterday. She gets smart. I don't need to know about her. Yes, you do, because if you let your traffic go, they're going to, they're not going to smack, because I'm pretty sure common sense they're going to stop. But you're going to have a clusterfuck where people are going to have to back up and do all this and that to clear up traffic. So just hold on. And see the black girl shit. I don't need to know nothing about that. This is, basically like I'm doing things wrong. This is how you do it from my experience. Again, she got punked out. And not like I was going to do something violent. Just basically, you're wrong. All right, this woman is bitching about her property, da 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 da. Just give her time to ask these. They're the ones who running this show, right? So if traffic gets backed up because of her, if me and you have to hold these other cars back because she wants to sit there and ask what's going on, that's on him, the site supervisor, and her. If I was him, the site supervisor, I just explained this is this and that. But it turns out they're going to extend it to make it a turning lane because a new subdivision is coming. So they're going to extend all of that, you know. But so today they said a man came out and started talking to her. First of all, the lady that came out yesterday, this conversation was real quick because I cut her short. I said, I don't know. Ask one of them. I don't work for their company. I'm just, control it. And she did. She pulled off. What the hell you want from me? So they had made it like the guy. Yeah, she did keep going on about she's a defenseless woman. She did. When we're driving back to our company after the job's over about an hour or two ago, she told another couple of stories. One supposedly happened where a guy pulled a gun on her for holding the traffic too long. But this might not be a lie because that's what I figured out the last 2 days, that she acts like and says she's not, but you can tell she was scared of the cars. What I mean by that, like say I'm standing right there and I'm holding my sign and telling that white car to stop. You got the driver in there looking and they maybe da. So she's actually scared because she said that the other day, well, my line hold up and I'm tired of these people looking at me. Yeah, which ain't no big deal to me. So basically what I started doing was I call her crybaby, but she, whatever. I would start holding my line. I don't give a fuck. I'm not bragging. All day, just like today. Hey, you go ahead and let yours go. Is it clear on your side? Technically, my side ain't. I might got 3 cars, but I know crybaby down there. I'm like, hey, what they gonna do to me? This, you can't go around till you can physically, you can go around and have a head on or run into a bulldozer or something, but you see me, stop. So I let her line go. It's not me punking out or normally what I would laugh about, you let her go because she's a woman, you're soft. I like that, it is whatever. So even though she got more spell, I'm holding my traffic shit, whatever. All right, now y'all can go. Because nothing it doesn't. And I know what she's saying. People would have that, that like looking at me. What I can't let you. Like I said, I'm deferring to all of my safety training, whether it has been in the army or all these little temp service where you gotta watch them little safety videos, whether it's in a warehouse and it's about the fucking giving the right of way to the motherfucking what do you call it, the forklift. So I don't care. I know there's nothing you can do to me. I know you can't call the company and get me fired. Nope, nothing. You can't stop. Now I turn it around. Now you can go. There you go. Take your ass on. But other than that, you'll be alright. You'll get over it. If you're late for work, you should have left earlier. Seriously, that's how it is in the military. Oh, well, there was traffic and they not gonna hear shit about that. Oh well, you knew you had to be here at 5 o'clock. If you ain't give yourself enough time to adjust for accidents or any type of hindrance, they're not going to hear, on a civilian job, y'all used to that. Yeah, you can say, oh, well, there was a traffic jam and that's why I'm 10 minutes late. No, there's none of that. So like I said, they sitting there, I got to be to work. You should have left earlier. To account for any type of surprises. It's on you, So anyway, yeah, back to that other story. You're like, what does this have to do again? Can that just be an assholes at work? And I'm like, nah, trust me. All of this is orchestrated. So again, it's just us three, the supervisor, because his crew left. He was, I guess he was joking. Was it supposedly some guy came out talking to her that I couldn't see because it's like a corner. That's what the radios are for. So I couldn't see where she was in position. But I didn't hear anything. Supposedly he came out talking to her and then talking to the supervisor. And his thing was two guys on my team, that they had left already. They just got out of prison. Like, man, see, that's what I'm saying. These gangs they're so lame and they're stuck in a fucking time warp. Like prison, nigga getting out of prison do not scare. I had to tell it again. These gangs, they love that. This isn't the first time they had one of these guys who just. I'm like, nigga, this. I hate to inform you, it's the opposite in the streets. The niggas that didn't go to prison are the niggas you need to be scared of, not the nigga that's in a movie from the 1970s. Back in the day, I just got out of prison. Or if you live in California or Chicago, where only motherfuckers who just got out of prison are not allowed. Well, yeah, technically, they're the only ones allowed to carry firearms in Chicago. Remember all them strict gun laws? So if you're a law-abiding citizen, you can't carry a gun. Down here in every other city, that's in other states that don't have all them stupid-ass laws, I just got out of prison. So what? If you got a gun on you, you're a convicted felon. You're going back just for that. Much less if you get into a shootout. So, nah, so what? You just this ain't not only it ain't about bragging about guns. See, that I've been busted y'all bubble about that. Nobody is on that gangster shit like y'all think. That's like I said, that if looking back when we was younger, that was only cities that had strict gun laws, and we all lived in cities that didn't. And most of us know about guns because of the older folks had guns. Hell, even your grandmother might have had a pistol, a small little pistol in her purse, going to church. And this was way back, in the day. Not nothing new. This ain't none of that new shit with all the libtards talking about we need gun control and why are there guns in the church. It's like, bitch, it been like that. Been like that decades ago. And so I'm saying, you just got out of prison, and what does that mean? You got a shank on you, and what are you gonna do? This is, that was back in the day when you could fool people. Oh, you're scared, you don't want to go to prison. Like, yeah, I don't want to go to prison. I ain't got nothing to do with fear. It's like, why in the fuck would I want to go to prison? I like being able to go out if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to buy a pack of cigarettes if I want to. I don't want to have to pay, this and that and smuggle shit in and try to, get some dumb woman to smuggle stuff in for me. All of that, I don't want that though. If you're a female, that has nothing to do. That shit been played out. There's been, TV fantasy. What's that movie, TV show Oz? That shit fake, nigga. What the hell does that mean? These guys just got out of prison. So that means when the person has to shoot your ass, they're going to pull up your record that you're a violent criminal that just got out of prison. If I was you, I'd chill the fuck out and not use that as a trying to make people be a deterrent. I mean, make people not whoop your ass. Don't use you just got out of prison. I just got out of prison. I would just use trying to diffuse the situation. That's why most of us didn't go to prison. Because we learned that decades ago. It had nothing to do with fear. It's just, we're not going to do that to another brother. But if you keep on pushing it, provoking, yeah, you going to get what you get. That's why I said you going to get your head blowed off. And y'all still trying to play it off like somebody is just yelling at y'all for no reason. That's why you going to get your head blowed off. Because you still trying to play it off like you're not doing anything. It's literally, to put it in layman's terms, y'all like the little lame kid that sits behind somebody in class and shoots a spitball at him and then hides it. And you're doing it every day, and and acting like you're innocent. And that's what y'all doing with y'all gang stalker shit, the lies, all of that. all the way up to these Democratic politicians. And that's what y'all tried again today. Fucking with people's lives, murdering people, and acting like you aren't doing anything, and then getting scared playing victim. Because it's like the dude today, the supervisor, the white boy, he was scared. You know, he had that nervous laugh. That's why I think the whole thing was fake, what he was talking about. I don't think a homeowner came out and started talking to her. I mean, he could be telling the truth because they was using chainsaws, so I couldn't hear on that side. And I couldn't hear what they were doing, you know, and the bulldozing all this shit. So, you know, when it was just us three, you know, y'all gonna get enough of fucking with folks and then calling them crazy when they defend themselves. See what I'm saying? You piss somebody off, provoke people, and then calling them crazy when they snap. And then also you got the other so-called gurus, you know, nowadays acting like that the person that defended himself is uncouth, uncivilized. Like you know, how to handle when someone, you know, basically like you're supposed to turn to others, you know, this and that, all that shit. You're just how to handle things and not lose your cool. No, bitch, we're losing our cool. This, you know what I'm saying? You're not reverse psychology your way out of an ass kicking. You're getting your ass kicked, and that's the end of it. Goes any further, you're getting your head blowed off. The best result, I mean, the best way to avoid all that is not try to play games, not try to, you know, talk people into not kicking your ass. You know, like you're supposed to be the bigger man. Nobody's being the bigger man. I'm gonna be the bigger man and beat your ass. That's gonna be the end of it. You're gonna get your ass beat. And like I said, that's why I'm being a bigger man by beating your ass. I'm doing you a favor because the next person might not beat your ass. They might kill you. So yes, I will feel very, not just vindicated, I will feel like I did the right thing. I was my brother's keeper by beating your ass. Maybe even breaking something, maybe even permanently maiming you, but I saved your life.